Yeah. Oh, nuts. Okay, fine. Well, I guess my stream just rebooted. That's annoying. Sorry about that. Okay. Then we'll do that. Guess I don't have a very stable stream connection today. Just kind of annoying. These. Come on. That one. There we go. Okay, there we are. And then we do this thing. There is. Let's grab another one of these guys. I'll grab another one of these guys. There we are. Now we're blocked out. This is another. Oh, yeah. And we need to do those two. There we go. We now have successful. Hopefully my stream doesn't skip again. Which is unfortunate. It did, but it's what it is. Unfortunately, stuff does happen. Maybe there's a bathroom, I don't know. Maybe. Oops. I used to actually use the concrete one quite a bit, but I found they weren't terribly flexible. Come on. There we go. That's better. And let's add one more vein of natural light to this one, as small as it is. Sides there. Bar. These guys won't have any real natural light, unfortunately. They're a little bit too close to the surface. This one. Will have natural light, but only at a very specific time of day, I think. And then these ones again. Oh yeah, I've already shown you those ones. All right, we've started into the settlement. And down here, utility room, and some more. No wall. Guess not. Place to catch good air. Yes. You know what? I might actually just. I'm going to make all three of these. Sunlights. The rest of these guys have some sunlight too. Wait, let's see what I do with those ones. Let's see what I do with those ones. Yeah, but lower beam. Correct. I shouldn't have done what I did there. Let's do. And I think I just jammed myself. Okay. Do this. Oh wait, I can start from the top. That's what I can do. There we are. And we have a little spot up here and over here. Let's grab. Oh. Well, that works. And then there. Yeah, that'll work, whatever. Couple chairs out there, that'll be good. Yeah, I was going to work on connecting all my settlements together, and I started doing that, and then. Well, this kind of popped up. Apartments for a number of people. I'm gonna. I did a concept on my personal channel, or my personal personal file. That's what I mean to say. And it had. something similar to this. Slightly different. Every build I do is slightly different depending on what I intend to build. This side needs 2 as well. There we go. This one. There. Can I put up another? I probably can't. Yeah, and each build always looks at what I've done and tries to improve it for the next run. Anyways, the concept I have is quite similar to this one in that I built down into this area, but I left the roof all flat. It's far less interesting than this guy. There. Oh. Looks like I missed a couple of places. It's definitely more designed to be warehouse-like. Yeah, definitely designed to be more warehouse-like than this one is. Okay, those. Can't do anything with that. Can't have anybody on here. Although I might be able to put in a roof here. Have this do something. Well, that's a... Okay. I'll leave it like that. Actually, no, I better leave that one open. So that you can attack vertically too. Same with this one over here. And the open zone can attack up to if need be. So it's hanging over the edge. Is that supposed to happen? Yeah, it looks like it does. Okay, never mind. Is it supposed to look like tar or just wood? Well, probably just wood. Wouldn't be able to do tar very well. I'd bridge this though. Slap a floor in there. There we go. Little floor. Okay. You. This way, back to that way. There's no reason to do anything with that one. Staircase heading down. I don't need to put anything there. I should take... You know what? Let's do that. That side. Walls. Over there, and do this one. Yeah, we'll let that one lie. Do that too. Can I... It's a method of protection here. That's not going to be able to latch there, okay. Yes, I can. I mean, it's already kind of protected by the elements anyway. Yeah, I won't get too much down here. I'm wondering if maybe I should make those transparent, just have it drop all the way to the bottom rather than collect. The wire ones. What did these guys shoot? Also, not that I'll be able to find it, but I'm curious. Oops. Okay, that's... I'm leaving most of this intact. The fire pit is somewhere in here. Maybe I should. You guys are over here. You guys over here. Don't work on this guy yet. You need to move so I can move this plant in. Get out of here, Supervisor Green. Quite literally, just get out of here. Thank you. And drop your plant kind of in this direction-ish. Okay, there we are. It's as good as I can expect, eh? Change an operational basis for the sounds of it. Zigzag, and then... Is there not another... I didn't put another access point up, did I? No, I did not. So... Let's see here. That's where I put it last time, didn't I? that. Seriously? I put it in from the bottom, but I can't put it in from the side, so right then. Okay, so that's actually probably the best way to do it. Come on. I want it to go down, I want it to go up. Fine, let's see what happens with this. Good. Do this way. There we go. We have the floors. I think that's probably unnecessary. Or rather, more specifically, I want it to be unnecessary. Though I know it probably is still. Let's these guys now. Put those there, so people don't get the wrong idea about walking over here. Through here? No, I cannot. Okay, good. These NPCs aren't likely to fall through there either. Turrets, let's do an advanced heavy institute turret for the those three together. Ah. Ouch. This truck. That truck looks pretty firm. Those guys. I'll plow through over here too. Make sure. Okay. Artillery over here. Give people a chance to repent before they attack this settlement. All the people attacking from these directions won't know. People attacking from up here will. Okay. Nice little settlement. Oh yeah, I gotta put some walkways. Woohoo! Over here. There we go. Now you can walk around all over the place. There. Not gonna be much in the way of a shop here, really. Maybe I should put a couple of turrets up top too. Oh, yeah, there is. Never mind. I got a whole bank of turrets up there. And my build in my other file has the robot workbench thing over here, whereas in this one I put it in here. Eventually I'm going to tie this to power grid. It's the bar, which I'm going to put that over here. The entryway on the side here. I'm going to work on this later though. Let's go work out some issues with the back at the railroad. First, as always, it's a railroad HQ, drop a few things off. Work on the robot workbench stuff later.
Hey you, Randolph Safehouse has been MIA since Switchboard, but now we got one of their dead drops tagged. Des wants you to check it out.
Will do.
I hope this means Randolph is safe after all.
It'd be nice to get some good news for a change. Once you take care of the dead drop, report in to Des.
Will do.
One more hour till my shift ends.
The runner should be able to
Data
get to the cache now.
statistical model. Reward dispensed.
Okay, and then
You could learn a lot from him.
his glory. Dead.
Excuse me.
I love it when they when they shoot up like ah! Rather than doing anything crazy.
Hey, you keep placing MILAs, and I'll keep paying you. I know another building that could use a MILA. If you need something for the road, the shop's open.
I gotta go.
Right you up.
Yes, I do. Randolph and Weatherby.
Up there, assume you're being watched. Always.
Pam,
Processing. Agent. Whisper. Your arrival was not calculated.
well, I'm here.
Preliminary adjustments to statistical models complete. Commencing introduction. I was, am, and will most likely be Pam. Predictive analytic machine.
Pam.
Well, nice to meet you, Pam.
Introductory token recognized. Nice to meet you too. Unknown entity. I provide first order approximation
Okay.
of the behaviors of all residents of the region designated Commonwealth. Rephrasing. I predict the future.
What? That's amazing.
Caution. Biological life forms behave erratically, unpredictably. All output subject to an extremely
I wonder what the
high
mechanist
error.
would be like if she actually met Pam.
If you're wrong sometimes, that's unbelievable.
Repeat. Caution. Reliance on this unit's predictions is deemed unwise. Operation complete. You are a rogue variable. No current or previous
Rogue
models
variable.
predict your presence or existence. Query. What is your point of origin?
I'm from Vault 111, if that's what you mean.
Accessing. Vault 111. Cryo Vault. Believed destroyed. Conversation terminated. Pending construction of new probability matrix. Rephrasing. Goodbye.
Okay. I have officially met Pam. Even though I've talked to her already. That's kind of funny. Is it the Minutemen that gives me that download data thing? Hmm. Well, something happens at least. Eventually. I hate when it refreshes like that. But I guess that's just the nature of networks. Looks like. Oh. Maybe some thugs. So that might be on. It's a tipped over one. No, it's not. Okay. Miscellaneous. Randolph Safehouse. Way down in R.
Mr. Timms here. Randolph Safehouse was not hit, but do not make direct contact. Repeat, do not make direct contact. We got 3 packages, very scared packages here, requesting assistance. Our runner reports we got Gen 1's camp nearby, assuming we're under surveillance. Please have a heavy clear the area. Coordinates enclosed. After, please pass our status back to Big D. Mr. Timms out.
Oh yeah, we're in front of see. Okay. Bet you Glory's gonna come back. After being KO'd, she's gonna come back alive somewhere. Oh, you're a gunner, right? Gunner establishment. You. Yeah. Done. Oh, nasty. Nasty. Any gunner's going to be coming this way. I'm going to carry them that way. More gunners try to do things. I'm going to stuff here. Probably won't make a difference, but you know. corner of this place. Yeah. Ah, there's the meat. Yummy, yummy meat. Oh. Right through a raider stronghold. Several raider strongholds, actually. I'm surprised there aren't like that there aren't the occasional flare-ups between rival raider gangs. That's one thing I kind of expected there to be. 360. We sell lots of mutated coffee here. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. We sell lots of mutated coffee here. I didn't realize what that said. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. That's funny, man. Hope everybody can hear me okay. Oh, yeah, okay. This way. Nope, one more up. There we go. A medical center, a gunner stronghold. Into the dregs of Augusta's Safehouse. Uh,
Scanners detecting sentient life. Alert level elevated. Resetting threat level.
Who's there?
There we go.
Safe level. Here we go.
View yourself.
Hey,
The Assaultron kick off too. Well, that's trippy. Where did the Assaultron get to? Or just fall off the face of the earth like it has a time or two before. Straight through. Oh, there it is. Body bag. Oops. The manual I don't need. Control subjects 1, 3, 2 of 3. There's gotta be a third one in there too. Or I gotta get it back and look at that. Let's do. I don't care about you. Okay. I still have to go up a level, don't I? Wasn't there another? Unless it's just every. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't sound like. Hey. Oh, hi. That's a rather sudden thing. Thank you, Aviana Branley. For the follow. Aviana. Regardless. Thank you for the follow. Okay, now where did I think I'm missing a spot. I feel like I'm missing a spot here. There's an elevator I need to hit. Haven't done so yet. You know, if all I did for a living was right. Oh, there's a broken dory. No, okay. All I did for a living. Oh yeah, here we go. This is the spot where it looks like, you know, you got super mutants and all this other stuff. Liquid nitrogen dispenser. All I did was write video game lore. I'd love to do that. Something happened in here. Not exactly sure what, but something happened in here. Somebody lost a flamer. Or lost to a flamer in this case.
I'm in.
Let's do medical responder.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Okay. Over here. Technical document. Oh yeah, there we go.
Got it.
That's the one. My question is, how on earth are there still fresh fruits that have been in lunch boxes for 210 years? That is the ultimate question. All the others are just secondary and secondaries. Looks like it's all taken care of in here. Where on earth is that other? Doesn't work. There's gotta be another staircase that I am clearly qualified to find at the moment. Oh, here we go. Well, that's the one with the collapses on it. Okay, there's gotta be one more in here somewhere. Do we go down to go up? Oh.
What?
Yeah. Your world just got a whole lot smaller. What in the world happened there? That's what I want to know. What in the world happened there?
Who?
you just kind of stuck? Yeah, it looks like you're just kind of stuck. Okay. You don't need anything really. So there's really nowhere. Hey, what? Theater district on the other side. This is the third left, but there should be one more. Okay. There is one more level, but I don't know how to get there. Is there a different way to get there? Looks like there should be. There probably is. I'm not in this area too often, so I can't puzzle it out. Technical document on my face. Oh, frick. You gotta be kidding me. You've got to be joshing me here. That's where, okay. Train center, train station. Feels like there should be a medical document somewhere. I'm surprised that they didn't make one of the scares in this game an elevator collapse at some point. At least not that I've noticed, at least. That would have been wild. Oh yeah, this one. Ooh. That's a lot of nasties. Fusion cell. A little quiet cafeteria. Single person affairs, I'm sure. No, I don't mean that as in you have to be single either. I mean like that's just one person managing it. Oh. You know what? Why not? Swipes you. Swipes you from the gunners. You from the gunners. Mine now. Should get one of those Nixon tubes and try to. Oh, that would probably be better done in a workshop not attached to my house. Sucks to be that airplane. I'm way above the place with the stuff in it. Very much swipes you. Really? Oh, that's just a glimpse through the highway. Okay. That's something else. That is a lot of C's and an O. C, 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 O. Chief, Chief Collaboration and Consultation. Chief Collaboration, Consultation, and Cash Officer. Fine. That's what it's going to mean from now on. CCCO. Oh, dang. Yeah. The power. Just body check the super mutant, you know? just boss you around, you know? Oh. Well, that's a thing, isn't? Is it not? Oh. That is not a good spot to land, Brotherhood of Steel. With the amount of times they crash and don't land, the Brotherhood of Steel must be spending like hundreds of thousands of caps on those things just to annihilate them. And that's pretty hilarious. Oh, this space. There's a cat there.
Yes.
What about the toothpaste? Oh my gosh. I believe I've already been up here. I don't see the typical journal entries or leftover... well, anything, really. Really, the top of this thing isn't too bad for a settlement. It really isn't. Oh, I don't have a... right, I don't have a... okay. There's a note. The sweet setup, Jamal, it really is. Up so high you don't have to worry about nothing. That drop's the only thing that bothers me. You know how I get at nights, especially after I've been drinking. Up here, if I go first, it'll probably be the last. Yep, it certainly would be. And it certainly was. Yeah. It certainly was. Alright, university point. What's the point of being a university? I just realized that Rob Zombie's song about witches. It is a pretty good description of Homer Acme from Madoka Magica. Where is this caution sign besides what I just destroyed? door here. What is in this door? University Credit Union. UCU. Guess we can't get in there. Well, there's an entrance here and an entrance back there. What's the difference between the entrances? I must ask. Differences between the entrances. Well, this is just the front entrance. Okay, I see. I've consistently got there. All right. The microphone seems to be working. I checked the levels before I came on. Why are you lying down? That's not necessarily something I see a synth do a lot. It's a pretty healthy settlement. Lots of razor grain. Guessing the doors for this used to be pretty substantial. Or this is just another window that was knocked out. But they do have a back entrance here, so maybe the employees entered this way?
Nice.
Yeah, probably. That's a collapsed parking garage, so that would be how they. This wouldn't be a bad place to work, actually. You'd have quite the scene, quite the scenery here. Or the rest of the town, or the rest, not the rest of the town, the rest of the building. There's not much. There's a pulpit here? I wonder if it used to be. I wonder if this used to be part church or something. Looks like the. I don't see anything of the Brotherhood of Steel here. Mayor's Terminal for University Point. Mass Bay University. This is a different one. University Point Council meeting. Councilor Bert Strickland. Meeting brought to order discusses funding for additional generator funding. A whole bunch of sevens and system error. Alright. A month later, meeting brought to order. Council votes on crop export limits. Export limits are capped at 20% of yield. Codical found playing in a credit union vault. Okay. Council votes to forego punishment at this time. Council votes to change vault password. New password Mirelurk Cakes. Meeting adjourned. Special session brought to order. Mayor addresses the town regarding visitor. Visitor claims to be agent of the Institute. Claims the settlement is in possession of valuable pre-war tech. Herndon was found by a girl, Jacqueline Spencer. Floor open for discussion. Elias Maxwell asks how we can be sure this isn't a trick. Pete Owens suggests that Jacqueline be given up to spare the town. Gerald Spencer threatens Pete. Minor fight breaks out. Quickly quelled. Mayor regains order. Issue to be brought to vote tomorrow night. Meeting adjourned. Well, they didn't get that far. University mail relay. Sounds like quite the fight. That's something that could that's something that could invariably break up a town. Oh, that's nasty. Whatever happened to Jacqueline Owens anyway? I don't really get much of a clue after that. Well, I guess it could be implied that she was in fact given up by force.
Sweet.
Unlock door control, unlock you. UCU open. Huh. Oh, yes, I gotta jet you up. There's a vault that was broken. In fact, it was wrenched open. I think so. Playing in the vault. That's incredibly dangerous on a normal day. Nuka Cola. Gerald's vault password. Don't go back there. Secrets. One last safe.
That's it.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that one. There's no button on the inside to shield this off with. That could be dangerous. No idea where I get these accents from. I just use them.
Got it. Nice.
Excuse me. That is quite the secret. Oh, yikes, don't catch your hand in that. Research logs. containment protocol progress. Problem project has been slow so far. Most because the dean has been having Professor Campbell tailed to try to figure out where the lab is. Curtis brought up the idea of giving us unrestricted access to the lab, but Professor Campbell says he needs to make sure things are established and safe first. Thus far, we've had trouble in containing the plasmon scattering from the electron beam. I've checked and rechecked the professor's calculations, and they seem good, but just aren't replicating our practicals. Progress has improved now that Curtis and I have full access to the lab. My parents think I've gotten a job at the credit union and have been pushing me to go into banking. If they knew Mr. Rivera is actually a sergeant on cover, they would flip. We would have much better results with containing the plasmons, since we decided to try focusing the electron beam down to around 200 nanometers. Scattering patterns are showing up with much better grouping on the cathodoluminescence graph. At this scale, it may not end up being any good for reactor and containment, but we might at least be able to improve energy consumption for small industrial or weaponry uses. I can't believe Professor Campbell used my birthday as the password and that Curtis had to look it up. I don't know what's going on out there. Curtis and I were in early on Saturday, so we could try to do the day's experiments in time to go catch a movie when we heard the sirens. Some sort of EMP knocked out the power for a few minutes, and Sergeant Rivera told us to stay in the lab and not to leave until he gave us the all clear. But it's been 3 days, and we can hear the explosions going off. Professor Campbell was supposed to be in around noon, but never showed up, and our friends and parents aren't out there. Curtis says everything will be okay, but I can see in his eyes that he's just trying to keep it together. We've been in here a few weeks now, according to the data on the terminal. An explosion took out the tunnel to the parking garage just after I made my last log entry. It's quieter, but every few hours we still hear explosions. We've decided to try to continue the research. If we are at war, it might help, and if nothing else, it will help us pass the time. I've been thinking about that if we just adjust the angle to the parabolic reflector and focus the electron beam even further, might get us what we need. Pardon me. Professor Campbell had a lab stocked with plenty of food and water, so we should be safe here for at least a few more weeks. Small scale seemed to be the right direction. We've brought the wavelength down to around 75 nanometers, and have been getting a pretty good impressive capture rate. Both of the prototypes are running at a much higher capacity. We ran out of food a couple days ago and only have a couple cans of water left, so we have no choice but to leave the lab. We have no idea what we'll find out there or if anyone is still alive, but we've decided to leave one of the prototypes here in case Professor Campbell made it out, so he'd know we finished it. Maybe it's a fetal gesture, but Curtis agreed with me. He asked me to marry him. If there's anything left out there, I said yes.
Perfect.
Rotate UP77, limitless potential. And that is the tunnel to the... Okay. The tunnel to the place with the thing like that. We don't need to do anything like that. Okay. Malfunction detected. Right. I cannot close that door again. That's too bad. Not entirely unexpected, but that's too bad. If you wire up the... Oh, pardon me. If you wire up the vault door and that security door to a single button, you'd have a pretty solid little space there. point wouldn't actually make, which wouldn't make too bad a settlement. Too bad they didn't put that as an option. That had a door sealed on it or something. That one certainly does. Okay, I see. It's the gym. Gym area. How did I not notice that before? Like, genuinely speaking, how did I not notice that before? Pretty weak sauce observational skills sometimes. There's no way I should not have noticed that. I still haven't figured out how to throw things yet. That was on a farm.
Is someone present?
Is someone a present?
I was in error. No enemy detected. Movement detected. Curious.
Your movement was detected.
You cannot appear to be hostile. There you are.
Well. You dropped right in on me. You quite literally dropped right in on me. It's inaccessible. It's kind of unfortunate because I really wanted to see what's up there. Soldier in his space. It used to be. Trash bin. The armor on the inside and the weapons on the outside. You should just kind of sell wherever you can. Especially in this type of day and age. Table lamp, anything there. And the dresser. Bathroom. So let's scale up to this area. Sort of sub back entrance thing going on there. So now I have to go back. Front door rather than the side door. So at least one more level to look at if it hasn't been destroyed. A lot of people just wouldn't care about the regular entrances or exits or whatever. Oh. I forgot about that one, actually. Would be one of the ones. Go through here. Okay. Liquors. Liquids. Can I get up there? No, that's just the bank overhang, right? And that's just something that's attached to the wall of the bank that could fall at every in very, very short order. Yeah, what did you? I just fell into things. Sylvia's holotape.
Sylvia, I don't care what Bert says. People have a right to know what kind of danger they're in. Look, the youngsters may think the Institute is just a ghost story, but I know you're old enough to remember the attacks. I know you feel for the girl, but she brought the trouble down on us. She and her father need to answer for it. If we give the Institute what they want, or just give them the girl even, maybe they'll leave us alone.
Here. Sylvia's holotape, but Sylvia is nowhere near in it. I guess she's the only one mentioned, so that would be Sylvia's holotape. Alright.
Sweet.
Okay, that's all for that. Now I guess we head in here. Heck of a water purifier for the settlement, though. Alright, Cedric all. Cedric, whichever. I don't particularly care. Anywho. Oh yeah, this place. I wonder if I should take Deacon with me. Look with the master key.
That's it.
Where the heck did the masters be? Eh? You're not normally... First thing I see in this one isn't normally a destroyed
Yes.
synth. not normally the way things work. Doesn't mean it hasn't worked out. Okay. Alright, Gerald's terminal.
Got it.
Jared Spencer. Josephine, I don't know what to do. Our daughter found something in the ruins, some sort of data. A man came to town and said it was from the Institute. He threatened the mayor and the town is in an uproar. We don't know if this guy's real or not, but he seems dangerous, and the rumors around town are almost worse. Somebody accused Jacqueline of being a synth. It's people she's grown up with her whole life, and now they want to give her to this man or throw her out of town or worse. You'd be so proud, Jack. That's what she likes to go by now. Well, she found your old notes about the mail relay and begged me for weeks to take her into the flooded area when I went to hunt lurks. She could try to find the part she needed. Well, she must have found what you had been looking for, because she actually got this mail relay thing working. We can send each other letters across town. I'm not sure why we wouldn't just walk over and talk to the person, but it's certainly more than I was doing at 14. Josephine, it's been 3 years since you died, and I still think about you every single day. I wish you could see how much Jacqueline has grown. Last week was her 6th birthday, and I gave her your old toolbox like it always planned. Next day, I found that she disassembled half the stuff in the store. She looks so much like you now. I miss you so much. Keep Jacqueline inside. When she's done, get out while you can. Gerald, you know I love Jacqueline like she was my own granddaughter. It breaks my heart to say this, but I think the two of you should leave town. Just run for it. Leave the Commonwealth. You're still young enough to start over, and Jack is as smart as can be. I still have more than people think, and I'm not hearing anything good. Even with this visitor as an imposter, I fear our town neighbors may turn on you first. That's too bad. I can't click too many of these high-tech things. And I'm not entirely sure my character would do with them if he asked. Oh, hello. Apparently. That's unfortunate. Although it would not be the first time it's happened. I had hoped I would be...
Got it.
able to do more with it. I wonder... Jack's terminal. Okay, so that's just all right. Well, it's J for Jack.
I want to say I'm sorry, Dad. I knew I was onto something big, and thought I'd see what a traitor would pay if I found it. I had no idea that the Institute would be after any of this, and now the whole town is in trouble. I know you told me not to worry, but I just know that the town is going to vote to throw us out, or worse. I wasn't lying when I said I didn't have the data, despite what Mr. Owens and his cronies think. That's why I have to go back in. I know the key is in there. I just need to put the pieces together. It's something with that professor. If I can find it, maybe I can give the Institute what they want, and they'll just leave us alone.
That's a whole different... I see.
Perfect.
89875517873681764 10 to the power of 9. Oh, 8.9, okay. That's a decent amount. Can't calculate that off the top of my head, but it's a decent amount nonetheless. So, Commonwealth. So most of this is just.
Chained on the other side. That's it.
Rachel meat. Fish. Okay. Barnacles on the. What's going on here? Just a bunch of flat stuff.
Nice.
Lock all. Back in the entryway now.
Yes.
cell.
You seem to be here. Hmm.
Nice.
Sensitivity of my sensors is somewhat low. The actuator damaged.
On the other end. Even though the institute is here, I can get the fighting outside data. I figured out where the data is, but I think it's too. I'm too late. I'm sorry. No, I thought you were classified. Could be an empathetic woman playing no business. Relay. Took me forever to figure out what you meant about Leslie's birthday. It was a good idea, but we haven't been dating that long. I had to look it up for the student records in the front office. Don't tell her that. Anyway, while I was there, I overheard that Dean Patterson has an alumni dinner this weekend, so we should be out of your hair. See you Saturday. Curtis Marsh. I got you now, Snake. You think I wouldn't notice how often you visit the student credit union? I'm sure it's merely coincidence that your graduate student, Miss Matthews, is always on shift when you have to get something from your safe. You think it wouldn't reach me that you and she disappeared for hours in the safe? If you don't tell me what the construction was and what your research is about, I will go straight to the press and the police. I understand the need for secrecy, Professor Campbell. I understand the need for secrecy, sir. But don't you think we could get more work done if you gave Leslie and I access to the research without you having to be there? That accident was weeks ago, and you said yourself it was due to bad fuse. Leslie said she saw Dean skulking around following you yesterday, and it's going to get harder to get work done if she's tailing you all the time. If he's tailing you all the time. Colonel Rosemont sounded pretty serious about wanting the research as soon as possible. Stuart, you aren't worming your way out of this. This Colonel Rosemont you insisted I needed clearance from is nearly as insufferable as you are. When I went to see him, he claimed your research was classified and had me escorted from the base. You think you're so clever, but I know this is one of your old army buddies helping you pull a trick. I think I won't be talking to our lawyers. Mr. Campbell, first of all, you do not have permission. You call me by my first name. I am the dean here, and you would do well to remember that. Secondly, what is this I've been hearing about you and officers from the Army performing unauthorized construction under the administrative building while I was on vacation? This is absolutely unacceptable. You will explain to me at once what the meaning of this is and what you were researching. It's come to my attention that you were contacted by the Army regarding your research. I am the one running this university, and I have the right to know and approve all research programs. I know that your colleagues told you in high regard when we brought you on last year, your contract guaranteed your tenure, but you don't want to make an issue of this with me. I am leaving this afternoon on vacation, and when I get back in 2 weeks, I expect to be fully apprised of the research. These notes, really, Alan? Action plans. System error. In graduate class. Here's if when Lizzie's birthday is, and then she wanted to meet around the credit unit at 7 p.m. Yeah, that was where she met her end. Unfortunately, oops. And oh wow, there's a mini nuke. Poor kid. Sounds like that was it. Let's back up to the front. There's a lot of ways to get around. But that's all. You know, these people probably didn't realize that even if she hadn't found the research, the Institute probably would have come for them anyway. Because it doesn't seem like there's much in the way of, I don't know, discretion when it comes to stuff like that from the Institute. That's what it seems like to me, at least. Institute's always been the type to. I see, I take. You find something interesting, I want it. You want to get in my way, you end. That's what it seems like to me. First step. Let's bring you to the bunker. Yes, I want to go to the hidden bunker, dang it. I want to go to the hidden bunker. Oh, snap. Like everywhere is pretty solid. Everywhere is pretty solid. Just one person or another. So what did I get, 45 minutes in or something during that first bout? Enclave. Guess they've forgotten about it now. Pretty quiet in here. So this is all the starred weapons. Broadsider, I love broadsider. Chunky's lead pipe. Probably never ending pipe pistol. That'd be nice. Since limitless potential. Laser. Staggering triple barrel missile launcher. Not entirely sure how well the staggering effect would work on that. Maybe against bosses. Bats enhanced pool cue. Oops. I've got 2 of those now. Assassin coming out of my right leg and assassin coming out of my... Okay. I gotta sell some things. combat armor, cutting set left leg. Health armor 6 helmet. Exterminator's leather right arm. Martyr's metal chest piece. Miniman hat and a Miniman outfit. But and the general's hat and outfit. Can't really put anything over top of that if memory serves right. So I'd like to combine those with I'd like to combine those with my Minutemen armor. Power armor. Sharp combat armor left leg. Well, that's the one with the bleeding effect, I think. T45 E torso. Scores for power armor. Zeke's jacket and jeans. I need to put another one in here somewhere. Store the rest of my stuff with. Well, for now that'll do. Now we make our way over back to the. Is that clear? I should get other stuff. Anyways. Back to the Minutemen. Not the Minutemen.
Pam wants you. She explained why, but I couldn't figure it out.
Okay.
There's more going on than you know. Trust me.
Hey there.
Another MILA placed and even more data. I know another building that could use a MILA. Or we could just do some business.
I don't want to talk about Blackbird. Carrington is sure to give me an earful about it.
I cleared out some Gen 1s for Randolph Safehouse.
Randolph is still operational? Finally, some good news. We thought they were another casualty of the switchboard disaster. But Randolph's been dark for too long. It'll be controversial, but we have to put them under quarantine.
We should contact them directly.
That's just too risky. The whole thing could be an Institute trap. So instead, we play it safe and slow. We help them out and buy time to verify they really are our people. Our only communication with Randolph is going to be by dead drop. Check in periodically with Drummer Boy. He coordinates the dead drops for us. Thanks.
Desdemona.
Caretaker used to work HQ. After Switchboard... Well, I'm hoping running your safe house will be good for both of you.
Huh.
Take your Tom's cooking up something. I hope it goes better than last time.
Pam.
Greetings. Data model indicates a 93% chance of another
Caches.
cache being available for exploitation.
I can recover it.
Location of cache being transmitted to your Pip-Boy. Conversation terminated.
Medford. We got Medford and we got Backstreet Apparel. Oh, Backstreet Apparel, alright. Two completely opposite directions. But solid. Regardless.
Make sure you're never followed here. It's all our asses if you are.
I will make sure everybody follows me here. And you can't stop me. Because you're an NPC. Tree? Oh, rooted perk. That's interesting. I'm not sure if the perk has ever been activated for me. Three legs. Putting away your weapon. Thought there was a block version like in Skyrim and the like. I thought those were gunners. I thought those were gunners. Hmm. Private trespassing, no property.
What's up?
Looks like there's no real... real need to guard this place anymore. And there's no real reason to... Maybe there's not any reason to protect this place.
Yes.
Jack Cabot, 1968, 95, 96, 23, 25, 28. It's quite a ways. I think I finally have this new terminal set up correctly. Let's see if this saves. Yes, I can already see this is going to increase my productivity immensely. Never mind much carping about newfangled contraptions. I see that I mistyped my name on the setup screen. I'll have to check the terminal manual on how to fix that. It would get annoying every time I logged in. Still learning how to work with this new computer. Searched manual for an hour last night, but couldn't find out how to reset my name on the login screen. Oh, well, hardly worth worrying about right now. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. At some point, I'll need to take the time to transcribe all my old paper notes into the system so I can easily access them. But for now, let me summarize my progress so far in understanding Father's condition so I have a baseline to refer back to here. 1. All attempts to remove the artifact have been unsuccessful so far. Father's blood pressure dropped precipitously, and detectable brainwaves nearly flatlined each time. The results were the same with total anesthesia, Father unconscious, local anesthesia, Father conscious, several types of antipsychotics to do, fill in an exact list, and doses from my notes. Varying doses of LSD to do, fill in on dosages from notes. Oh boy. This implies that disabling the artifact in some way wouldn't be necessary in order to remove it from Father. Question: is the psychotic effect permanent? I.e., will it survive removal of the artifact, or is the artifact actually and directly inducing it? I've been very cautious with directly physically interacting with the artifact since the very early days. My initial attempts to probe or tinker with it were met with similar physical symptoms as Father to my attempts to remove it. I won't attempt it again until I have a much greater understanding of the artifact's inner workings. Active scanning of the artifact itself has proven useless. I currently consider this a dead end. X-rays so far have proven opaque to all my scans. Obviously, I'm limited to the amount of radiation I can risk subjecting Father to. Radio imaging. Again, the artifact is opaque at all wavelengths. 5. Passive scanning has been more promising. This is an area I plan to devote much more time. The artifact radiates across the electromagnetic spectrum and at varying strengths and wavelengths. I have some basic telemetry already built into Father's cell, and have been collecting data for the past 2 years. So far, it isn't much more than suggestive of further avenues of research, but I am quite confident that over time, and with more sophisticated sensors, I'll be able to gain genuinely useful insight into the way the artifact is controlling Father. Did you get military contacts from Senator DeSoto? They are likely to have more advanced tech than I can get commercially. Consider making a deal for samples of serum if necessary. The physical symptoms and changes that are artifact is induced along as followers. Mans. I'm not reading all this. This guy's long-winded as it stands. Never mind the rest of it. Quite a library you have here. It's down the side door. Always to display artifacts. Everybody has their own little private bathroom.
I'm through.
Jean Cabot. Imogene Gabo. You are français. Tu es français. Thursday, 8th February. Off-gate cover 24. 94. Suez area of Egypt. It's now owned by a dead guy. It's going to be using it, so I might as well use it. Oh, I did that one, okay. I had forgotten about the door. Anything extra? way. Or that's to the. Second, that was fire. It's just off one side. There's no real other way to go about this place. A lot of hallways. Just going to seemingly nowhere. And this is down towards...
Sweet.
Here's the pantry level. Doesn't look like they are. You know, I'm kind of surprised these aren't like actually functional fridges. Oh. Blanco mac and cheese. This house is off the downstairs at least. Okay.
Hey, Edward. Hey.
Hey, Edward. Wonder where the Cabots are buried. Imogene is probably back in Good Neighbor or something. Like old. I wonder where she is. Anywho, I think that's probably all I'm going to do for today. If you like what I do, like, subscribe, follow, whatever platform allows. If you wish to support me further, link tree up there with a bunch of stuff on it. Coffee or your social medias or anything like that. Check them out. Some of them are fun. But I've also got some, I've got my fan fiction up there too. Anywho, once we are back in the Commonwealth. There we are. That is all for now. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. We'll see you hopefully on Wednesday. Cheers.